Yes, the next breakout for Bitcoin will be imminent, and I'm going to show you in which direction we're going to see this massive breakout. Are we going to break out towards the downside and come all the way back down to this major support after we saw this massive pump towards the upside, or is Bitcoin finally going to break this major resistance and we're going to go all the way up and we're going to look at the price targets? So I'm going to show you the next trade for Bitcoin, and you don't want to miss that. All you have to do for me is go down in the video description below and smash up the like button and subscribe, and most importantly, activate the bell so that you always stay up to date. And welcome back to B for Crypto. Yes guys, if you want to copy all of my trades, make sure to go in my free Telegram group. Links are in the video description below. So we're going to go directly over to the charts and we're going to look at this price movement, because yes, we are in this major resistance, but are we going to see this dump all the way back down to the first 13 EMA and also to this major support? What a lot of people are thinking at the moment, no, I don't think we're going to see this breakdown, but we're going to look at the levels that we need to break to see this breakdown, or which level we need to break towards the upside to see this massive breakout towards the upside. So let's go over on the 4-hour chart. And on the 4-hour chart, we can see that the price movement of Bitcoin came all the way up to the $30,800, and then we saw the sideways consolidation. And Bitcoin has been going sideways since then. But we can see that the overall structure is quite bullish, because we can see we formed this high and then we formed this low round about the levels of $29,500, but we can see that the price movement formed this high, this low, and afterwards we could see that Bitcoin is still forming higher lows, and that is overall quite bullish. And we can see that we're in this range in between this resistance round about the $30,200 and all the way back down to the $29,700. So if we're going to break this downward sloping trend towards the upside, I could expect, yes, we're going to come all the way back into this resistance, and then we're going to see a small retracement maybe inside this resistance box to claim this as support, and then I think we're going to see a massive breakout towards the upside. So how are we going to trade this next move? So if we're going to take this long position, first of all, we're going to look at the price target if we're going to break out from the symmetrical triangle towards the upside, and then we can see, yes, our price target would be exactly the $31,150, but if we're going to see this breakdown towards the downside, our price target would be all the way back down to the levels of, yes, $28,890, where we also have the 100 moving average on the 4-hour chart. So guys, the next step is going to be, how are we going to trade this whole scenario? So I would trade the long position after we saw this breakout from this major downward sloping trend, and then we're going to see a retest. But maybe we're going to blast off from these regions. So yes, I would enter this long position exactly in these levels round about the $30,200, but we have to be very careful, because yes, we can see a fake out towards the upside and also towards the downside, and the price movement will go in the direct opposite direction. So we have to be really careful for these fake outs. And yes, I would trade this move exactly like this, and I would put my stop loss underneath this previous low. I'm not going to take this wick or this fake out that we saw exactly in these levels of $29,900. I'm going to put it exactly underneath this major liquidity area and also underneath this previous low. So yes, my stop loss is going to be the $29,700. It is really going to be important that you only open your trade if we're going to see this confirmed breakout, or that we're going to see this fast move even higher. Because yes, we could expect the fake out, come all the way back into these regions, and then the price movement will come all the way back down. But I really do believe we're going to see this breakout towards the upside, and why, I'm going to tell you in a minute. But if we're going to see a breakdown towards the downside, how are we going to trade this move? So if we're going to see this scenario, guys, we need to wait until the price movement comes all the way back down into these regions, and that we're going to see a confirmed breakdown. This means that the price movement comes all the way back up in these regions, and that we're going to form a lower high. Exactly in these regions, I would open my short position with a take profit exactly at the $29,000 level, which would be exactly the 100 moving average. But at the moment, I think we're going to get this bullish breakout towards the upside, because yes, the price movement of Bitcoin was consolidating after this massive pump towards the upside. And yes, at the moment, a lot of people think that we're going to see this retracement all the way back down to this major support area. So yes, a lot of short positions will be placed exactly here. And what does the market do? Yes, it takes all these short positions out, and we're going to see this breakout even higher, reaching our price target of $31,000 level. So yes, this is ultimately going to be my price target for the weekend that we're going to see the price movement come all the way back up into these regions, and that we're going to see the support exactly at the 31,000 US dollar level. But yes, ultimately our price target from this major move is going to be the 33,000 US dollar level, exactly at this yellow line, like I mentioned in the previous video. Because remember, we saw the same scenario exactly here, where we came to this major resistance area after a massive dump towards the downside. We came all the way back up into this major resistance of 25,000 US dollars, and we broke it towards the upside. And this was, by the way, also over the weekend. So yes, I expect that we're going to get this bullish breakout now. And that the price movement of Bitcoin will reach the level of 31,000 US dollars over the weekend, and that we're going to see the next move after this consolidation back above the 31,000 US dollar level. So yes guys, this is the way I'm going to trade the next move for Bitcoin. And yes, if you like this quick update, make sure to smash up the like button and subscribe, and most importantly activate the bell and be for crypto. And if you want to earn passive income in the copy trading fund, make sure to watch this video exactly now.